I'm Jackie.
Hi, I'm Berna.
Awesome. And so yeah, she also is a worker here at Morphe. How long have you been working here?
Since we opened, so about a year.
We interviewed Jessica.
I've been a makeup artist for over 20 years, and to be a part of something like this, I mean, you have to have a passion for it. So I definitely do have that passion.
I wear makeup. I got into makeup for like the artistry of it. Obviously, you wear it to like feel pretty. I feel like when I'm kind of in a bad place or in a bad mood, I kind of go towards makeup, and I feel like that's when I'm a little bit more creative. Kind of gets my juices flowing, and it kind of keeps me in like a positive vibe.
I wear makeup because I feel like I'm super creative. This is an art form, so I kind of just took off of it and dove into the cosmetic industry.
Got it. Okay.
I think makeup is something that helps people feel more comfortable being out in the real world. It's kind of a confidence booster, because if you look good, then you're more confident and you feel good and you have like a better mood.
If you love yourself, I feel like whether you have makeup on or whether you don't have makeup on, if you have self-love, I feel like you'll feel good no matter what you're wearing.
I don't wear makeup every day, but then when I'm out and about and I see someone that I know and I'm not up to par, what I feel up to par, I'm just thinking in my head, they have no idea. They have no idea what this could look like because I'm bare face. You know what? It's so funny because when I first started in the cosmetic industry, I definitely had, I'm not going to sit there and say a lower self-esteem. I have a greater self-esteem now being in this industry. It's built me up, and you kind of have to be built up, and you have to have that thick skin and be confident because you're showcased every single day, and you're the expert, and people are coming into you asking for your advice on how to look great and how to look amazing. So it definitely has built me up as an individual.
But when I have makeup on, I don't know, I think I executed pretty well. Drop a bomb.
Very awesome. Expand on that. So when you're not wearing makeup, you still feel the same level of just confidence and love for yourself?
Without makeup, I love not wearing makeup because I'm comfortable and I can snuggle with my dog.
I'm a person that can make pretty much anything work, whether it's from a prestigious brand or whether it's from a drugstore brand. I think as an artist, you truly have, or you develop that skill to work with any medium, any type of product from any brand.
I've spent, what, $40 on the lip gloss.
Wow, yeah.
And I barely use that lip gloss.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, it's $40 for just a special occasion.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not really a disguise. I think like makeup enhances your natural beauty.
Okay.
Like everyone wants to obviously feel more beautiful, and like it goes back to what I was saying earlier about self-love. If you love yourself and you are comfortable in your own skin, I feel like no one's opinion is gonna really matter.
Makeup can mask things, you know, but for the most part, I think it's just true expression of who an individual is. So there is definitely truth with makeup and behind makeup. It's just, some people kind of give it a bad rap and say, oh, she's trying to, you know, like trying to filter herself or, you know, hide something. And you know, that's what makeup is there for. It's to it's to perfect the imperfections, you know? And some people take it to another level, and that's okay. That's art.
Oh, for sure. I think makeup it's a beautiful thing. Express yourself and feel so confident. When you have confidence, you're able to do so many things and accomplish so many things. If you have confidence, like you're already halfway there.
Yeah.
And so I think makeup can empower people and make them feel like they can do anything.
Yeah, of course. Some people wear it like to feel better about themselves, and when you put on a nice look on them and they get really emotional, like I feel like that's where like this job is benefits.
The cosmetic industry is just massive, and the dollars behind that is just even more insane. But you know, during the Depression, lipstick sales never really faltered because women needed that to feel good. And that was the one thing that they had, and one thing that they did spend money on
Okay.
to kind of make them feel good and
Interesting.
yeah.
I mean, like for me, it's quality. I know a lot of people here are influenced by the influencers. The influence that someone can have in someone's life,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
Totally, yeah. Do you think that there's even an element of a consumer wanting to buy an influencer's product because of their love for the influencer?
Yes.
Is that one too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
I mean, I remember there were times, because I loved wearing tons of colors, there were times where people are like, I don't want her to do my makeup, you know?
Like that look that you have?
Yes.
Wow.
And then I'm like, I'm not just in charge of pink eyeshadow, I can do other things, you know, on all different levels. But you know, I have to go through it, but you know, 20 years plus years later, I'm still here. I mean, look at the influencers. They are just a regular Joe. If I took my time and spent my time editing YouTube videos or making them, I would probably be a YouTube influencer.
Right.
Because I do have a great personality sometimes.
I love Jeffree Star. My favorite meme of him is like, he's like, you're still concerned with me? You're still concerned with me? It's like my favorite thing ever.
Right.
He's just so, like, he doesn't give a, he doesn't.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about him. Like, he's kind of like super extra. And I admire his business plan and how it just completely skyrocketed and everybody knows him. And he has this whole empire for himself. And he'd be super cool to hang out with. I feel like I'm cracking up all the time. I love him. I love Jeffree and what he stands for because it's like, I'll be walking around with my girlfriend and I'm like, you look at us, like I don't care, like look down on me or like treat me a certain way.
And so I was able to meet him, and he's super
You guys
sweet.
meet him? No
Yeah,
way.
in a sense, like wanting that lifestyle or like fantasizing about that lifestyle. Like if he could do it, like it could happen to me.
Oh, okay. So there's a sense of like, you have it, but it's achievable.
Yeah.
Okay, totally.
You know, I mean, we're constantly under the watchful eye like Jeffree Star. He gets judged and ridiculed, but he's still doing his own thing.
Right, right.
If he decided to let what everyone or what people perceive of him like drive him, I mean, it could potentially just tear him down, but he chose to take the negative and turn it into positive. Jeffree is definitely surrounded by controversy, right? He, like Jack was saying earlier in the interview, he's come a long way. He has been torn down to the bare minimum, almost broke, and he just decided to rise above that, and just start like putting his, you know, just focusing on his business, and look where he's at today. He's just so humble and fortunate to have had a second chance and a second go at being successful. He's as real as he can get.
Okay, yeah, interesting.
Yeah. And I love his lavish lifestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to be part of that.
Yeah,
you know?
right? Why do you say that? Like,
It's just, I mean, he's honestly, yes, he's out there. He's, you know, he's Gucci'd out, and you know, he has all these amazing cars.
It just comes down to like, again, loving yourself, being comfortable in your skin, and figuring out like why you're so unhappy with that certain part of you, and kind of just accepting it and accepting that everyone's unique and not everyone's gonna look the same, and everyone is their own kind of beautiful.
You should care about what people think, and you should just go for what you want and execute that, and don't second guess it, and just be super confident and go through life